Welcome back to the show. I'm your man, Young Hirsch, and right now I'm kicking it with my man, JC, one of the newest artists to be signed to Bad Boy South. Appreciate you letting us come through the crib. You just got signed to Bad Boy South. Tell us a little bit about how that deal came about.
I did a talent showcase all the way in Louisville, Kentucky, and I just happened to be on the grind selling my independent album. A lady, she was about 65, came up to me. She was like, you know, I know Diddy, I know Jermaine Dupri, I know Block from Block Entertainment. I'm like, yeah, right. But you know, I went ahead and I tried to give her a CD. She bought it, so she bought two, and she gave one to Block, Diddy, and Jermaine Dupri, I think, and then Block called back and wanted to work with me.
Now, when you were starting out, did you ever think you'd make it to this point?
I always knew I wanted to make it to this point, but there's always that doubt in your mind. At the same time, that drive to where you're just like, you know, if you know your material is up to par on a certain level, you just kind of like, you know you can make it, but there's so many people who don't, who still have the talent. So it's still becoming a reality, and I still got a long way to go even from here.
Okay, now you mentioned the Block called you back. What type of collaborations have you done so far in the industry?
Within the label, everybody. Boys in the Hood, which is Big E, Duke, Jody Breeze, and a new member, Gorilla Zoe. He replaced Young Jeezy. Young Jeezy didn't get kicked out of the group or anything like that. It's just he did his solo thing, so Gorilla Zoe is the new member. I've worked with all four of them individually, all four of them as a whole. I also do writing. A lot of new up-and-coming artists, Dirty Rose, that's Brian Michael Cox group. About to do some stuff with them. I got some writing playing with One Chance, that's Usher's new group. They live upstairs. They came down a couple weeks ago, so we said we're gonna team up and do some stuff as well.
Okay, now a lot of people nowadays want to be rappers, but you know, a lot of people don't make it in this industry. So what did it take to push you over the top? Was it mixtapes, concerts, you know, performances? What was it?
It's just really just everything. Like, it's nothing I won't do. I'll do the mixtapes, I'll do shows, I'll do an independent album. Even with the deal, I'm about to do an independent album. You know, it's not common for R&B artists to do a Gangsta Grills. I'm working on getting a Gangsta Grills done. So just stuff like that. My motto is there is really no one way to get on or to secure a situation. So I say just do it all.
And I understand you've been singing for quite a while. Tell me a little bit about your experience on the Apollo.
Okay, Apollo, that was my first, I say that was my biggest pursuit to land a deal. I was actually singing with a group at that time called New Image. We were an a cappella gospel group, and I was always the one in the group who was just ready to get a deal. A lot of people in the group, and this is not a knock or anything, but they were just satisfied with local success because, you know, we had, even being a gospel group, little girls, you know, we like 15, so girls were crazy about the group, people were crazy about the group, and yes, we did tour from city to city, so at that time and at that age, it actually was something big. You know, all the kids in my school had heard about us, just going on Apollo, period, you know, and all your peers seeing you on TV, that was huge.
All right, now what was your inspiration to continue singing and eventually get a deal?
Me, particularly, I don't like the competitions because competitions can like whimper your you know, your soul, your drive. They can take that drive away. I don't sing for, you know, to be competitive, to say I'm better than Usher or I'm better than Mario. I sing because it's just what I love to do.
Okay, now the general public, you know, we often see the nice clothes, the nice cars. You know, we see all the good things that go along with being a recording artist, but we don't always see the negative side of the industry. Have you had any negative experiences dealing with record labels or anything like that?
Yeah, I've had nothing but, you know. I won't like name specific details or names, but the industry is just really run off a lot of drug money, a lot of crooked, scandalous schemes, and for people to even get in the places that they're in, a lot of people do a lot of wrong, and obviously those people owe a lot of favors, and a lot of those people carry those attitudes and behaviors over into the business once they do make it.
Now, if you are trying to make it in this industry, do you recommend getting a manager?
If you're gonna get a manager in the earlier phases of your career, Get somebody who currently manages another artist. Like, oh, I manage Sierra, I manage Destiny's Child. Beyonce, somebody who manages a legitimate artist that can prove that they manage them.
Okay, now if people want to learn more information about you or listen to your music online, where can they go to check you out?
Go to www.cdbaby.com. Don't go anywhere, we'll be right back.